My name is Cory Webster. I'm a senior supervisor at the BP Whiting Refinery, and this is a project that was initiated by our government and public affairs folks partnering with the Wildlife Council in the school city of East Chicago. I head up the BP volunteers, which are a lot of our employees from the Whiting Refinery that volunteer in the community, and we took on this project as part of our community outreach effort. Our refinery resides in 3 different communities, East Chicago, Hammond, and Whiting, and we try to be active in all of those communities, especially since many of our employees, that's where they live, they work, and raise their families. So we're more than happy to be involved in projects like this, especially a project that involves school kids and the curriculum. We thought it was really exciting that the kids designed their own park, and we were thrilled to take their design and to put it into a garden type situation. So I think that's what you see here. The kids are having a great time, and as are our employees and our retirees who are out here volunteering, they're having a great time working with the kids. You know, this whole effort here today is part of the BP Classic, and that's an event, a corporate event for us, where employees from across North America gather every year and do community service in the hosting location. And this year, the Whiting Refinery is hosting, and this East Chicago project is our community outreach program. I think what's important about this is our employees, we try to follow initiatives that are established through our government and public affairs folks and through our communities, and try to accomplish initiatives that they have with regards to the environment and education. And this project ties them both in together. We're extremely pleased that the students had the opportunity to learn about plant species and things in the environment that they weren't aware existed before. I had to laugh. We were out here planting with some of the kids, and they said, "There's no cactus in Indiana," and I said, "Sure there are. You know, there's cactus all over Indiana." So it was really a thrill to see all of the kids react to looking at some of the different plant species and trees that we have here in Indiana. I think more importantly, when the kids were out here with us in May, we challenged them. We said, you know, you guys designed this park. You helped us build it. Now we hope that what you'll do is mentor all of those kids that follow you behind you. Make sure they take care of this park, and hopefully it'll expand and grow and get better. And maybe one day you'll be able to bring your kids out and show, hey, this is the park that we planted, you know. And so we're pleased about that.
All the dirt has to be buried, okay? So, I think
a little bit deeper. Just about there.
Okay, see, that's almost
okay, I got to dig through.
I already got mine.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
My name's Jen. I work for Swift, and we do a lot of staffing for the BP refinery, so we wanted to come out today and help out with the project.
My name is Ryan Templeton, and I'm with the Wildlife Habitat Council. Wildlife Habitat Council partners with local industry across the nation to partner to create better ecological conditions within those industrial campuses. We also work to reach out to the communities involved, as well as try to incorporate the local outreach. The outdoor classroom that we have developed with the BP Whiting help has created an outdoor space for students to experience the local ecology, something that they don't get to experience very well in the Northwest Indiana area because of the urban land development conditions. We hope that the students of East Chicago's Franklin Academy can experience the natural ecology and see this space as something that's natural and not something that's alien, something that they can come out and experience on a daily basis, as opposed to something that, you know, they only see once a month or even not even that often. So.
I was approached earlier in the year by our Director of Elementary Education, Mrs. Ethel Sacha, to work on a project with the Franklin students. I'd been here for 6 years, so it was great to be asked to do this. I work with the high ability children, former name is Gifted, and we targeted the 5th graders because then we knew we could develop this over the next few years. This was in effort to try to build awareness of ecology and native landscape. We wanted to be able to bring back our native plants and animals to this area, and also use it in the end as an outdoor classroom for the rest of the students. So my first group became the stewards of this program, and they will hopefully take this to the next level and encourage and teach their classmates about ecology and our environment. We're very grateful that BP approached us to be able to work with our school. I first began working with Mr. Brad Etlin, and he really gave us the go-ahead to show the children to become active and really get them to understand the importance of environment. This could not have been possible without Mrs. Julia Plum and Mr. Daniel Goldfarb. He is a part of the Wildlife Habitat Council. They have worked with the children week after week to show them plants native to our environment, as well as how to plant these in the ground. They worked on scale drawings with them, our landscape architect, Ms. Plum, and allowed them the children to help design what we see behind us. We've been so grateful that we started small and now have nearly doubled the size of this garden, and I know that the children are so grateful for the opportunities from BP and Wildlife Habitat Council. This is a unique opportunity for our students because they get to see hands-on, firsthand rather, that by learning by doing. And once you are doing something, you're holding yourself accountable and becoming responsible for this land. And that's what the children are doing. They are becoming responsible for their school, their city, and with that sense of belonging, it will always stay with them, the importance of ecology and native landscape.
I wanted to do this to help the environment and to have, you know, different generations see what we've planted and start adding on to it so it'll grow. Because, you know, there's a whole bunch of buildings and stuff and cars that are causing pollution, and we just want to help the air by planting trees and plants.
Miss Nolan, she works for the GT teacher. She made a list of kids who are going to be part of the ECO group, and so like my name was on the list, so I went there and first we started talking about the plants that live here, natural plants from here, and we started designing our own garden on graphic paper, and well, that's how it started. Like we picked the plants, and then from BP they started helping us making it. And people from architects, landscape architects, they started helping us out, and that's how it started.
I think it's a great learning experience, and having them work as a team and kind of be able to watch the progress of it and watch it grow and have something to look back on when they're older and be like, that's what I did.